I can say there was a turn in the industry from 2000. Why, when I say 2000 is because at that time, supplier of choice was introduced by DBS. That brought all our manufacturers into streamline, means going down the line, downstream. So more and more the DBS was having at that time to eliminate the middleman as such. So from 2000, things started changing. People were started going, traveling, having more marketing arms, going directly to the export countries, to traveling around the world, opening up their distribution network across the globe as such, and also started doing more and more into the jewelry. I can say that that was the time for the period of the jewelry to start, along with the diamonds as such. So from 2000 onwards, we had a with the supplier of choice, always the problem was that this industry was highly stagnated, as I say, that out of 10 diamonds, 9 diamonds are cut and polished from India and exported worldwide. So we came to a saturation point as far as the diamonds were concerned. And you can understand one thing is that this industry is all on demand and supply. When we say in 60s, 70s, 80s, it was like DBS was controlling 75 to 80% of the trade. And their supply was well distributed and it was well consumed, and that was margins were good for the business people as such. But gradually, for DBS also had to, because of the monopolistic issues as such coming into their way, so they had to reduce their stake. And then we saw other players coming up. And today, DBS is coming at almost 35% of the supplies. So what happened is that when other players started coming, so supply distribution was not in one hand. More goods flooded, more factories opened up, more of manufacturing activities taken place, rather checking on the demand side. So soon the situation became such that the supply was much more than the demand. So this kind of scenario, the market had to correct. When the supply goes, so everybody would like, because then when the demand is less and when you have huge supply, everybody is a seller at a price, and that's the reason where you start seeing that people are going in and out of the businesses because of buying at the wrong prices. So that really shook up the industry as such. Gradually, then we saw this subprime crisis coming into place in 2008 to 2011, 2012. So this was a phase where we saw a complete downtrend across other industries as well. And we were also the most affected because, the only reason immediately we had a V-shaped recovery within a year's time. And that was the reason, thanks to the industry getting together. GJEPC, our trade body, main body council, brought everyone together. We decided again we should not import rough for a couple of months. So our stock value is well secured as such, and we do not have the falling prices as such. Immediately with that kind of things, the mining companies also were shooken up that India is not importing. When out of 10 diamonds, 9 are cutting in. So they were also they also had to close down into their mining activities as such. So immediately the supply was constrained. We saw gradually things coming up, demand shooting up, and immediately because of less supply, we saw huge sharp prices in polish and the rough prices also moving up. So that was a boom time again for the industry as such.